Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosensia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, great goodies year round. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also cool merchandise, T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. And also don't forget to donate to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. Also support us on Anchor FM and PayPal, and make sure you do so today. She's back by popular demand, and she's an award-winning actress, a WGA writer, and director and producer in beautiful Los Angeles. She appeared in Wrong Turn 6, Bus Party to Hell, also Clown Fear, and the Amityville Harvest, which just came out recently. A lot of rave reviews, and she also wrote the script Scorn. She's also an amazing screenwriter, and she also worked with Ed Asner, Stephen Bauer, Danny Trio, and Tara Reid, Eric Roberts, and more. And she's dubbed the Screen Queen, and also got named for the Hustle Award in her honor, given to filmmakers going above and beyond the call. And she's going to do it again for us. And of course, we talked about the Bill Murray Experience, and I think I see Bill somewhere. It's like maybe in form of a dog. We'll see. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Los Angeles. She's got some great updates. Ladies and gentlemen, the multi-award-winning, very talented Sadie Katz. Sadie, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
My favorite intro ever. Can you please follow me around? And when I say, oh my God, my life is going crazy, remind me all these things.
Oh my gosh, you know something? I think I have to get my little GPS to do so. I mean, we got GPSs in here, and of course, you got Fitbits, and computers have a little GPS. We'll be more than happy to track you. I mean, it's great to see you again, too, by the way. We talked about the Bill and Murray Experience. We also talked about with Wrong Turn 6, Bus Party to Hell, Clown Fear, and most recently the Amityville Harvest, which came out, and we talked a little bit about that. And you've got some amazing projects that you're coming out. I know you're stoked about it. And before getting all that, once again, quickly tell us how I got started.
How I got started in acting. I did it. You know what? I like to share this because I don't know how many people do this way anymore, but I started in, besides always acting and doing theater, I actually started doing student films to build my reel and to have, experience on set. So I did films for UCLA, USC, Chapman University, like all these really amazing, really nice film schools where people just work their ass off. And, back in the day to get a reel was really difficult. So I'm giving my age away, but I used to go and get Backstage West and Drama Log. Do you remember these?
Yes, I do.
And, circle the parts and then go to Kinko's with all the other actors.
Oh, yeah, Kinko's. That was my favorite. You spit out like 1,000 resumes at once. Yeah, I remember that.
And you'd be stuffing the envelopes and, the paper. You always had to trim it to go around the... I'm taking away I'm sorry, my dog.
That's okay. It's like, he can speak for you as well, too, if you need a break. That's fine. So
I know. I have a crazy Chihuahua that I love very much, but she's crazy. And I would have put her in the other room, but she needs attention at all times, like every other woman. We'll
give her attention. It's like listeners all over the world will give her attention. I mean, she's got more than attention she needs. So
look at this cute face. So what are you going to do? I hate to be like a cliche, blonde actress with her cute little dog. But anyway, so, I just sort of did it like a very, I hear people now like paying for parts and investing in movies. And I'm like, that didn't exist. So it was a lot of door knocking. And honestly, it took about 10 years for me to get a lead in a film. Mm-hmm. A lot of crying, a lot of rejection. And when I finally, I think my first film was House of Bad with the director I'm actually working with right now, Jim Towns. And that was my first horror film. And which is great because, once I did that film, I feel like the genre embraces you so much and the fans. So it does give you an opportunity to work a lot.
Mm-hmm. So and it sounds like it as well, too. I mean, you persevered. You had an award named in your honor as well, too, for filmmakers going beyond the call. And they should do that for actors and actresses. You have like an honor for that, too. And you worked a lot of films. And most notably, you've been in as well, too, like with Wrong Turn 6, Clown Fear, and Bus Party to Hell, and Amityville Harvest. That was your 2020 project. And Scorned, you also wrote. I mean, just amazing stuff.
Thank you. Yeah. It's funny. It adds up in a certain way. I didn't do a lot of during COVID is when I realized I was so used to being busy, and then it like abruptly stopped. And at first it was really great just to, be able to have a break. But then I did get to work a lot on my writing and kind of decide what I want to do. But it was fun to go back and to say like, wow, I've been working nonstop. Like, when you go through Facebook and it's like what you were doing 2 years ago today, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
Oh yeah. The memories section. I go back. It's like, I posted that.
I know. Oh my God. I love you for saying that. What's funny is if it goes back too far, like I'm realizing like, oh wow, I really have been working and grinding for a long time. But yeah, every now and then I read a post and I'm like, why did I find it very, very riveting to say that I'm eating Fruity Pebbles?
Sometimes I forget what I had for breakfast or how many cups of coffee I had. I know the feeling.
It's only really bad when like the memories come up and it's like an ex that you go like, come on, Facebook. Why are you messing with me on a Monday? But yeah. So that's my funny way of saying that I'm really proud of how many projects I've done, even the stinkers, because it's like a journey. And I'm grateful for that. Or, I don't know about you, but every project I do, I tend to pick up a friend someone that stays in my life. So at my birthday party this year, I realized like, oh my God, there's, like 35 people here, 40 people, and every I've worked with and experienced like some kind of weird journey with. So that was cool.
Oh, yeah. And of course, greatly indeed as well, too. And of course, you've been in those films, and we're here to talk about your upcoming projects. And what are they? We'll talk about in just 1 minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books and merchandise. Make sure you check those out today. Also support us on Anchor FM as well as PayPal and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you donate generously today. We're here with award-winning actress and amazing screenwriter and director and producer in Los Angeles, Sadie Katz, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And before we talk about your current projects, I'm still taking in the Bill Murray experience. I cannot stop talking about it. It's great.
Well, I love that. Thank you. I'm so glad. I think I mentioned this to you last time that we spoke, that like when I made the doc and, we were editing it and putting it together, I kind of was like, sometimes they say make the film that you would want to watch. I realized that a lot of people who love the doc, we were like kind of fellow minded. Like, I realized that a lot of sweet people and people who have a lot of, have a lot of, gosh darn it. A lot of affection.
Affection. I was just going to say that.
Yeah. And so I feel like that's the extra bonus of doing the doc, is everyone who really likes it tends to be a kind human.
Yes, it is. And any signs of Bill Murray from you or anyone that you know of?
God, do you know the worst thing about doing the doc is every couple weeks someone contacts me and they're like, guess who I ran into? And then they have to be like, oh, and then it was so great and he was so nice. And, or I'll have a random friend who's like, did I ever tell you my Bill Murray story? And I'm like, you know what? So no, I haven't had any Bill Murray sightings as of yet, but I guess it's, it's not my moment.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I was thinking about, with these UFO experiences, alien experiences, I had these Bill Murray experiences, like radio shows, groups, or anything like that. So, that's something to talk about as well, too. And you also got more projects. And we talked earlier as well, too. You got a Fargo Christmas story that is coming out. And you also got some other projects you were keeping under wraps, but maybe, tell us about a Fargo Christmas story and also tell us about some of your other projects. I mean, you've got a lot of hustle out there, I'll tell you.
Thanks. The Fargo Christmas story, I am absolutely, I'm so excited about that film. We shot it in Chicago and it was before COVID. So it was the Christmas before COVID. It was like January 1st. And I have to say that I think it's Ed Asner's last movie that he did.
Yes. Ed Asner. I remember about that. Wow. What an amazing guy, Ed Asner.
Yeah, and he's a real like spitfire. He really is. He's rest in peace, but I think he would agree with us. He was such a dirty, old, funny, insane man who really loved what he did. So that was very cool. But a Fargo Christmas Story, I am Fargoian in it. Can I say that? Is that?
Yeah, go ahead. Fargoian. Yeah, that's it. You know what? I'm sure people in Fargo don't mind at all. It's like,
I don't think so.
They're pretty laid back.
Right? So I was so lucky because I got to play this character that I don't know if I've loved a character. I loved Sally from Wrong Turn because I just had this weird empathy for her. And you learn to connect to these characters. Betty owns a restaurant in Fargo, and that's where all the locals hang out. And it's happening around Christmas. And then a girl, of course, a woman comes into town who's obsessed with business and doesn't want to stop and slow down because Fargo is this slow town that will not be rushed. And then there's like a little bit of a murder mystery, but my character, I feel like it was really funny, and I got to do physical comedy, and I just really like, when I was done playing her, immediately I said, can we do a Thanksgiving version of this? She kind of wears a heart on her sleeve, and it's funny when you walk away from some of the characters, you're like, it's friends that you really loved that you may never see again. Mm-hmm. And I hope the audience feels that way because they're not used to seeing me do comedy. And I'm definitely, a different person. I had a little bit of a different look in it. I'm not, I couldn't be an LA girl there, but, so I'm stoked about that coming out. I don't know. I'm guessing it's coming out December. I'm waiting to hear. I know that there was an issue. It was all over the news that delayed it too from not coming out last year. Is someone stole the snowmobile?
Really? Oh my gosh.
I was like, did they do this for free press? But it turns out, someone stole it and they had to recut scenes and, punch in around it because the snowmobile was like, I think, ending the movie, and it was a big deal. So
wow, unbelievable.
The things that happen with movies is really funny. So I'm really excited about that coming out. Hopefully people will say it's funny and cute and they don't mind my accent. They like it.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it, a Fargo Christmas Story. And where can we find a Fargo Christmas Story at when it comes out? Where can we find it? Streaming, theaters?
I think it would be streaming and probably DVD. Hopefully it'd be nice if it got on Hallmark or Lifetime. Sometimes those things are a little delayed because we're so close to Christmas, but it will come out on streaming. And, if you look at my Instagram page under Sadie Katz, I'm sure we'll be promoting the heck out of it.
Mm-hmm. And we're certainly looking forward to doing so. And of course, she's got 3 projects coming up as well, too. We'll get to those in just a minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor, The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the amazing, multi-talented Sadie Katz and her new movies after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to the Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with the multi-talented actor, writer, and also director and producer in LA, Sadie Katz, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And you're certainly getting a lot of hustle out there with the Sadie Katz Hustle Award, and you're definitely going above and beyond the call. You also got some 3 projects in the work as well, too. Should I name them, or should I let you do it?
Well, you're doing such a good job. Go for it.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I'll let the cat somewhat out of the bag, or should I say the Chihuahua. So you got one coming up. It's Kaylee. We'll talk about that. And then you also got Night Carnage, and the third one, The Beast Inside. So let's give a little teaser about the 3 of those without letting too much of the cat out of the bag.
All right. So Kaylee is I'm excited about that one. It's probably not going to come out for a while. So we're still doing pickups, but it's a little bit, this Groundhog's Day. I'm going to tap my nose for another mention of Bill Murray.
Or go like this.
Yeah, right.
or in honor of, what was it, in Caddyshack, it's like he would just, eat like that. What was it? That Baby Ruth bar looks like a piece of you-know-what in a pool. Yeah.
Right. So it's a little bit, the film's a little Groundhog's Day. It is not a horror film. I'm not trading on my genre. I'm just expanding it. But it's kind of got this great message, and I get a chance to, I love these kind of mystery movie. I love a movie that keeps you guessing. Mm-hmm. That you're like, oh, I know what it is. So this one is, my husband is a heavy drinker, and I've had enough of it, and I leave him at the bar. Mm-hmm. And I keep going back for him over and over. And so I really love that. I really love that script. And so I'm looking forward to that coming out. But I'm probably jumping the gun promoting it. I will say, oh God, I'm taking away from you your next announcement.
No. Go ahead. Keep going. I mean, you're doing a great job. It's like you talked about Kaylee, then you got Night Carnage, and the final one is like going to be pretty big. And Night Carnage, tell us a bit about that. Again, let the cat out of the bag somewhat, but not too much here.
Okay, I won't give away the ending. So sometimes I do that. I can't help myself, but I won't ever do it again. I got in trouble. And like the ending's so clever, this happens. So Night Carnage is another film coming out through Lionsgate and directed by Thomas Churchill, mm-hmm. who I really love to work with. He's kind of been doing these very campy, I shouldn't use the word camp, but, B movies for Amityville, mm-hmm. To continue the whole world of Amityville. So, in between those, though, he did this really lovely rom-com horror film, Night Carnage. And my favorite thing about it was I got to play Pepper, who had a crush on a werewolf killer. And she is a vampire killer. And I'm playing double agent. So funny, I forgot this part. I'm playing double agent because I'm a cop. So I'm leaking detective. I'm leaking as a detective. I'm letting them know what's going on in the vampire underworld, so we can keep it under control. And I got to be really kick-ass and kind of be in charge of my little team. Mike Ferguson's in it, and he's a hoot. Yeah, so I'm stoked about that, and the locations were amazing. And forgive me because I can't remember the lead actor. He's a real honk. He's British, and I can't. I'm a horrible person. Please don't tell anybody except your listeners.
It's okay. We forgive you, and I'm sure Chihuahua does a nice job of keeping secrets.
Oh God. Well, now she's lying nicely. Chihuahuas are. I've never had a puppy before, and she is. Have you ever had a puppy?
Well, actually, ever since I married my wife 30 years ago, and we had one dog in our household, Prince, before I married my wife Serena, and she's had dogs all her life. Chows, and there's also labs and everything else, and it's mainly been a chow family. But we had one dog, Tasha, who's like oh gosh, I can't think name. It's like a lab retriever and a little bit of mix in this. And then we had Chester, who's a little Shih Tzu, and passed away a few years ago. I mean, they live about like 10, 12 years or something. I mean, very adorable, very obedient. And we have a new dog named Molly, who I'm sure all of you have seen on my Facebook page. She celebrated her 3rd birthday. She's a Beagle boxer and very excitable. And of course, if she were here right now, she'd probably destroy the studio, destroy the computer, and probably destroy our show. So I don't want her up here as of yet. She'd probably try to go through her computer screen and try to lick you. So.
Oh my God. See, that's like my little Chihuahua. You just see her. I go, she's these dogs are so funny. And she takes her dog food and scatters it so she can go and like scourge for it. It's very funny. But
oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm puppy obsessed right now. So
is she trying to get attention or something? Or is like her way of playing or something? Or that's unusual.
She just needs to play at all moments. Like I've taken her to the dog park and you saw her. She's like less than 6 pounds. And she takes off so fast, like the crazy things that puppies do and runs. But like, jumping and wrestling with like 6 dogs.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Everyone's like, your dog is a spaz. And she is. She came that way. I'm trying to train her a lot, but look, the second our dog and our cat sleep with us, but she has to sleep in between my fiance and I, Miles, like right on our shoulders, and she snores a little. I mean, like you can't get a cuter, more insane. She hides all her bones in the bed, so all of a sudden I'm kicking that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. We're those people. I never thought I'd be that person, but yeah, we're those people.
Oh my, something, come to think of it, before we talk more about the beast inside, maybe you can do like a puppy movie or something. We had Bill Hillman on, and it was Quigley. It made me think of it, something like those dog movies and all that. Maybe you guys can start a dog movie or a puppy movie. You want to keep it to like a horror. It's just like Killer Chihuahua or something.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. I always thought like I have this concept for a movie, but having to work with animals of like, if all the animals went rabid in one day in everybody's house, like all the domestic animals.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Because I'm like, to me, that's like extra heartbreaking because it's your animal you love. So, but also being terrified, and maybe I think this would be the hard part is like, do you kill you'd have to escape from the animal, but you won't want to kill it. But like that to me would be like the most terrifying thing. And then you go run into your neighbor's house and she's got her 2, pit bulls like up against the wall.
Mm-hmm. Or just like say with poodles, ready to sink their teeth into Grandma Jane or something like that. Or you have like say Snoopy the Beagle going after Charlie Brown and Lucy at the same time and just eating Woodstock for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
right. Or yeah, I had a friend of mine got a parrot once. He wanted a parrot, and he disciplined the parrot like one time. Because he the parrot kind of nibbled, and without thinking, he like slapped his hand at the parrot. This parrot would attack him.
Oh my gosh.
And, you let parrots out of the cage, and he kept trying to win back the parrot, and he eventually had to give the parrot away. Like they're as bright as like 6-year-olds.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that parrot. Polly wants her cracker.
You need to write this. You've got a great imagination.
You know something? My wife loves animals. My kids love animals. They're willing to contribute. And in fact, I'll probably write a few sentences about it. And then you guys can just take it from there. So I really don't need all the credit in the world. It's like inspired by you-know-who, and you guys can take all the glory.
Well, you'll know if I write Polly wants a cracker, that we'll know that it came from Mike Wagner.
Or another killer movie. It's like, Polly wants a killer. There's another one. So,
Lifetime will want that immediately. The movies they do, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And of course, all these animals are the beast within, as are the beasts inside. Like, oh my God, what's next here? So.
Yes, I'm so excited about this one. We're in the early stages, so it's like this. Doing prep and everything for the film. But the really cool thing is I teamed up with Jimmy Starr and Eileen Shapiro, and they're also producers on the project. And I'll tell you what it's about in a second, but you're gonna have to. And Vernon Wells is also in the film, which is super cool. I love the story so much. It's directed by Jim Towns, and also I did the shared story but he wrote the script. Mainly because he wrote it so damn fast, and I was so in love with it. I said, I'm going to leave it alone and let you continue. But it's about a mother who is possessed by a demon that she inherited from her mom, and the mom inherited it from her dad. And the demon eventually, wears them down, kills them, and then occupies the next person in the family line. Well, she gets this demon inside her, and she decides that she needs to do a self-exorcism before it goes into her young son. But what's complicated things is, of course, she doesn't want to tell her husband. And so he's kind of thinking that she has a mental illness or an alcohol problem, a drug problem. So, she's losing a lot, and the stakes are high for not only just her life, but like people she loves to care about her and her son. And the script is quite lovely. It's one of those scripts that I've sent out to so many people, and they go, oh my God, it was so scary. I had to put it down for a second. It's very much in like the vein of Conjuring or, Exorcism, or the Exorcism of Emily Rose has that feeling, but it's also just, I don't always get super excited when I see a script. Sometimes I'm like, it's okay. And once we do all the magic, it will be all right. It'll be good. I'm in love with this script. I'm not only am I in love, I love this girl's spirit. Her name's Anne. And it's kind of lovely as a mom to play, to get to play a mom whose kind of mama bear instincts come out. So
I am so looking forward to it, and it's going to be really great. And where can we find, and when do you expect Kaylee, Night Carnage, and The Beast Inside all to come out? When do you expect it to be released?
So Night Carnage will be released early 2022. And the other ones you're just going to have to be surprised. It will probably be 2022.
Okay.
And I have another film that I'm really stoked about that's also coming out 2022 is State of Desolation, and it stars Jamie Bernadette and Jessica Morris and Craig Stark, who's from, he's done a lot of Tarantino films, and it's a very dystopian, post-apocalyptic film that really by accident a lot about what's going on today. And, Dominic Swain is in it as well. A lot of really fun, people in the genre, but the movie's phenomenal. I don't want to just call it a zombie movie, but, it's about so much more than that, but zombies do play a factor. It's really one of my favorite films that I've seen completed in a long time, that I just went, wow, they're going to really love this. The fans are going to dig this. And I honestly don't know how they did it so well. It's like, it seems like it was a $5 million budget, but
wow,
I'm a big fan of that.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. You've got so many works coming out in 2022. And of course, we're glad to let us know when they'll be coming out. Fargo Christmas Story is coming out in December as well, too. And where else can we find all your works at, including with, we mentioned as well, too, Scorn, Bus Party to Hell, Wrong Turn 6, Clown Fear, Amityville Horror, Harvest, and more. Where can we find all this at?
Please find me on Instagram. It's easier for me there. And I do all kinds of my, promoting and asking people to share and watching me and supporting me. And, that's a fun way for me to interact. I have my Facebook, but I don't have any room for friends. They cut me off.
Oh, no, I'm still your friend. I'm not going to leave you.
Don't leave me. I did tell everyone, if they're not excited about Sex in the City, they're out. So, but yeah, so go ahead and follow me on Facebook if you're wondering about my projects. But please, I feel so bad sometimes when I'm not able to write people back.
Mm-hmm. It's totally the nature of the business too, that you still love them, but you got a lot of things going on, and we're glad you're out there as well too. And once again, we're with the amazing, multi-talented Sadie Katz on the Mike Wagner Show. A big thank you for your time coming on board with an update. That's always appreciated, and looking forward to having you on in 2022. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you? Once again, where can people purchase or check out your works?
Great. I'm stoked. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Your website and everything again?
Oh, I'm sorry. SadieKatz.me is my website. And you can also check me out on Twitter at Sadie_Katz. My Instagram, my IG is under my name, Sadie, SADIEKATZ. And, I have a lot of films up on Amazon or iTunes so please watch and then rate it. That means, that's a big deal. So if you want to be a super fan, that's the super thing to do. Or you can say it's horrible, whichever you want.
or you can say Bill Murray is awesome. I just saw Bill Murray. So
yes, call me and harass me about it. Yeah.
We will do so. Once again, say a very big thank you for your time. It's always great to hear from you, and looking forward to having soon. You're always amazing, and definitely wish you all the best, and look forward to speaking to you in 2022 and beyond.
Oh, thank you. So happy holidays, Mike. Thanks for having me on.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.